Good morning. Welcome to your Wednesday sweat session. How's everyone doing this morning? Sorry, I'm running like a minute and a half late here. Hope everyone's feeling great today, ready to crush your midweek workout. Give everyone a couple of seconds to jump in. Hi Blair, good morning. So we've got arms and legs circuit this morning. We're basically gonna be working everything. So when I say arms and legs, it's basically upper body and lower body. Hi Janet. Good morning. Hey Kelly, good morning. Morning Sarah. Good morning Fatini, how you doing? All right guys, I'm gonna give everybody a few more seconds to jump on and then we're gonna warm up. We always gotta warm up before we start our workout. Kelly's feeling pumped this morning, love it. Good morning Edith. Hey Laura, what's going on? Hey Crystal, good morning. All right guys, are we ready to go or what? So you're gonna need a variety of weights this morning. Whatever you've got will work, of course, but if you've got light and heavy weights, I would say go with those, maybe some medium. Just have them ready to go. We're gonna be using them all today. All right, let's do this. Remember to play some music if you like to listen to music. Play some music on your end, as I cannot play it here. All right, should we get started? Have some water, have a towel ready, and we're gonna warm up. So we've got about 30 seconds for each move in our warm-up, and then we'll get our workout started. Let's do this. All right, we are going to jog in place for 30 seconds. Get that body moving. So I always say Monday is the most important day of the week to work out, to get your week started right, but the middle of the week is super important too. Kelly, I love it. Kelly, you're going to feel so much better when you're done. I know. You know it. Come on. I love it. Good morning, Christy. All right, we're going to go into jumping jacks in 3, 2, and here we go. So this is the warm-up. You want to be at about 50-60% effort. You want to burn yourself out before we get started. Lower impact, we are here. We got a lot of people jumping on. Hi, Nick. Good morning. Hey, Donna. So we got a little bit of cardio in our warm-up. The rest of the workout doesn't feature too much cardio. We're going into skaters, side to side. So this does not have to be a hop. You can do more of a glide so it's less impact. Holy cow. Good morning, Deanna. Sorry for those of you jumping on later this afternoon. Probably super annoying that I say good morning to everybody, but gotta do it. Appreciate everyone jumping on. We're in skaters. We've got about 10 seconds left of these, and then we're going into jump ropes. All right, so pretend you got a jump rope, elbows in. We're staying nice and light on our feet. So you've got lower impact options for this. A little bit more of a side-to-side movement. Less hopping. I don't know about you guys, this warm-up's working. Getting sweaty. Forget about that jump rope. Keep spinning it. A few more seconds, and we're going into squat hip circles. All right, nice wide stance. You're squatting. You're going to come up, and you're going to roll the hip alternately. Love this one in the morning. You don't have to move super quick with this. You're squatting and rolling. A few more seconds. What's going on? All right, we're going back to jogging in place. One more time through this warm-up, you guys. We're going to speed it up just You still don't want to be going super fast, burning out before we get started. Oh, hey, Melissa. Hey, girl, hey. We got about 20, well, more like 10 seconds left. But you don't want to be pushing too hard in the warm-up, but we do want to speed it up a little bit. All right, Jax, here we go. A little quicker. Lower impact from here. This is probably the most cardio we're going to be doing in this workout today. Doesn't mean we're not going to be working hard. Doesn't mean our heart rate's not going to be up. Certainly doesn't mean we're not going to be sweating. But we don't have a whole lot of cardio throughout this workout. All right, skaters, here we go. Side to side. Full heel is on the floor when you land. Lower impact, you're doing less of a hop and a little bit more of a glide. All right, jump ropes. Elbows in. Staying nice and light on the balls of the feet. Lower impact, side to side, a little bit less jumping. Good morning, Mariana. Hope everyone is feeling great and ready to take this on. We are almost done with our warm-up. All right, squat hip circles, here we go. Squat and roll. A little bit deeper into that squat. You're feeling warm, take advantage. Seconds. Legs are definitely feeling ready. All right, you guys. Quick little break before we get started. So we've got 4 circuits this morning. Our first circuit, all of our circuits are 1 minute each move, and we're repeating each circuit twice. All of our circuits are going to be using weights. We are working our arms and legs simultaneously in circuit number 1. So we are going to be doing narrow squat and press to start, plank rows, and then weighted side lunges. So I recommend using medium weights or heavier weights for this first move, okay? So here we go. So everything is 1 minute. So if you need a break in between that 1 minute period, you're taking it, but you're trying to push through for that 1 minute. Let's do this. Grab your weights. 1 minute, so feet are hip width apart. Very narrow squat. All right, here we go. We're going to squat and we're going to press. So we've done regular squat presses a lot in this class, making it a little different this morning. So narrow squat, almost like you're sitting on a chair behind you. You're really going to feel these in the hamstrings and the glutes. So remember, you're using your legs to get those weights up, you guys. Don't rely only on the shoulders. Use the strength in your legs to press that weight up towards the ceiling. Chest stays forward, you sit back, tuck the core in. This one definitely gets the heart rate up. We got about 20 seconds. Nice job, you guys. Power through, keep going. A few more seconds. 3, 2, all right, rest. Nice job. So last night in the preview video, I said we were going to be taking about a 15, 20, maybe 25-second rest. So here we go. Plank rows. We're going to come down to the floor. We're going to have those weights right below our shoulders. We're going to widen out our feet. And we're going to do alternating rows in plank. All right, here we go. And start. So your main goal with this move is to keep your shoulders and your hips facing the floor, you guys. We're trying not to do too much rocking side to side. You don't need to bring the weight way up here to do your row. You're squeezing your back muscles, keeping that core engaged. Options, wide knees. So yeah, the wider your knees are, the wider your feet are, the more stability you got. And neck spine is alignment, just like you're in plank, guys. So head, neck, spine needs to be in alignment. A little bit harder when you're doing the weights. Make sure whatever weights you have are not rolling either. So if you're feeling that rolling, you got 10 seconds. Put your hands on the floor and alternate, just like this. I want you guys to stay safe. All right, time's up. How are we feeling? Heart rate's up. So I said we weren't doing cardio today, but I told you, it doesn't mean we're not going to be getting that heart rate up. Strength training. All right, here we go. Weighted side lunges. Heavier weights if you can. We are going to alternate sides. We're going here, stepping in, going to the other side. I'm going to go diagonal because I have more space. All right, here we go. And go. 1 minute. So you can hold your weights like I'm holding them, and then split your leg, or you can hold them up here. That part really doesn't matter as long as you are sitting into that lunging leg and then pushing off. And also, if your arms are down here, please make sure you're not leaning forward like this. Keep your lower back safe. Nice and slow, so you don't need to move super quick with this move. You want to make sure you're getting a good lunge on each side. Chest is forward as you lunge. 20, a little bit less than 20 seconds, more like 15. The usual timer is out of battery, so I'm using my watch today. 3, 2, and rest. All right. First time through circuit 1, you know how you felt. We're going to go around again. Narrow squat to press. So if you were doing this the first time and you felt like the weight was a little light, you know what to do. Up your weight, challenge yourself. Here we go. Narrow squat and press. Feet below the hips, no wider. And go. Squat, press. You are pressing through your heel and then the ball of your foot as you stand up. Don't let those knees come too far forward. Sit back. You don't have to go super low with the squat. Really feel this squat in the hamstrings and the glutes though. That's where you should be feeling it. A little bit in the calf muscles too. Big exhale as you press. Come on, guys. You got this. Challenging weights. Using your legs to push that weight up towards the ceiling. We are almost there. 3, 2, and we're done with that move. Plank rows, final time. Set those weights up right below your shoulders. Like I said, please make sure that they're steady and they're not rolling around. All right, here we go. Head, neck, spine in alignment, wide feet or wide knees. And go. Take your time with this move, you guys. Pay attention to those hip bones. As each arm comes up, try to keep that hip bone from turning with it. Keep it facing forward. Feel how much work your core is putting into this move. Squeezing the back muscle right up against the spine. Take your time. Looking straight down at the floor, maybe a little bit of heavier weights. We've got less than 20 seconds. Three, 2, and rest. Way to go, guys. We are up. Grab water at any time if you need it. Make sure you're taking breaks during that 1 minute. Move if you need it. All right, weighted side lunges. Here we go. Let's get a little deeper in that side lunge, shall we? Last time we're doing this. And go. make sure, I'm going to do this facing forward. You really want to make sure your knee is not going out like this. You're sitting like you're squatting into that heel. The work is in the lunge and then the push off. So you're lunging and then you're pushing off, stepping in. Come on guys, we have about 20 seconds to go. You got this. Getting lower in the lunge, not with the upper body. Upper body's tired though from holding those weights. These weights definitely should be challenging with this move. Less than 10 seconds, come on. 3, 2, and we are done with circuit number 1. Nice job, you guys. Okay, so grab some water. Towel off. Moving on to circuit number 2. 3 new moves. Same format, 1 minute each move, twice through. So circuit number 2, you're going to want to drop your weights down. You're definitely going to want lighter weights because we've got lateral raises and front raises, which are all shoulders, weaker muscles. So we definitely want to strengthen them, but we don't want to overdo it. So first move is a plie squat with a lateral raise. So I gave a few options in the preview video last night, and I'm going to give some more options. So plie squat, toes are pointing out, knees are tracking in the direction of your toes. All right, here we go. So we're going to squat, and then we're going to come up, lateral raise. So you're going to go down, and you're going to raise to the side. So this is option 1. Option 2, you can stay in plie squat, and you can do lateral raises just like this. You can go back and forth between the two. Obviously, it's a little bit harder if you're holding your plie squat. So when you're doing a lateral raise, try to squeeze your shoulder blades in the back. That will take a little bit more off of your shoulders and make it a little tougher on your upper back. So you can engage some more muscles and not just use the shoulders. So remember options: squat, stand up and lateral raise, or stay in the squat and lateral raise. All right, time's up with that one. All right, so we are going to up our weights just a little bit because we got bicep curls. Reverse lunge and curl. You can obviously keep the same weights, but you're more than likely going to be able to handle something a little bit heavier. So we're going to do a reverse lunge and bicep curl at the same time. So yes, we're alternating. All right, and here we go. 1 minute. So you're going for 90-degree angles. Elbows are tucked in. You're going for full range. So if you are unable to go from having the weight in front of your thigh all the way up to your shoulder, then that is a good indication that you need to lower your weights a little bit, because you do want to get that full range of motion. Shoulders are lined up right over those hips. Full body move right here, you guys. Heart rate's going up. Take that break if you need it, but don't tell yourself you need the break. Take it only if you need it. 15 seconds. Come on, guys. Power through. Almost there. And rest. Well done. Okay. Whew. We are moving on to squat and front raise. So, dropping my weights down because a front raise looks like this. So we're doing a regular squat. So feet are wider than hip width, toes are pointing forward. So we're gonna do the same type of thing we did with the plie squat. We're gonna squat down, we're gonna stand up and raise forward, or stay in squat and do raises in squat. Okay, you guys ready? That was a long break. All right, go. Squat, stand up and forward raise, or stay in squat and forward raise. So the reason I give options for this Because a lot of people, when they stay in squat position and do the forward raise, their lower back is super arched because they're trying to lift that weight in the front. It's a tough one for the back, so I want to give options in case you start to feel that in your lower back, because that's no good. Always want to keep that lower back safe. So the weights are only going straight out in front of your shoulders, guys. You don't want them way up here. Believe it or not, when you raise them any higher than your shoulders, it makes it a little bit easier. And you don't ever want to do that. Some of us might, but. Core is engaged. As you stand up, you're squeezing your glutes. 3, 2, and rest. All right, guys. So, like I said in circuit number 1, when we finished our first round through, second round of circuit 2, pay attention to how you're feeling the first time through. Adjust your weights as needed. Go heavier, go lighter if you need to. Back to plie squat with lateral raise. Here we go. And if you feel like you can challenge yourself a little bit more, stay in that plie squat. Here we go. 1 minute. And go. Lateral raise. So remember, with your plie squat, toes are out, knees follow those toes. So you don't want your knees in here. Super important. You should be feeling this inner thighs. If you feel like you're doing a split with this, all you gotta do is bring your feet in a little bit closer together. Range of motion is all yours. Come on, guys. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. You got this. These shoulder moves are tough. Oh yeah, did I mention? Keep that core tucked in. Come on, guys, come on. You got this, 15 seconds. Last time we're doing this move. Keep it going. It's burning. All right, time's up. Reverse lunge and curl. I'm definitely gonna up my weights. My biceps are definitely stronger than my shoulders. I think most of us can say that. All right, here we go. Palms are up. Reverse lunge and bicep curl, and go. So none of these strength training moves that we're doing are being rushed. We are getting the most out of each move by focusing on our form. This form is everything. The better form you got, the more you're gonna get out of these moves, you guys. And then also avoid injury, which is super important, of course. 90-degree angles. Challenge yourself. See how much lower you can get that knee. I bet you can get it lower than you think you can. 20 seconds, a little bit less. Come on, guys. 5 seconds. We got this. 3, 2, and rest. Yes. All right, you guys. Well done. I'm gonna towel off real quick. Got sweat in my eyes. All right. Squat and front raise. Last time. Regular squat. Guys, if you need to turn your toes out a little bit, it's okay. Just always make sure the knees are following the toes, okay? All right, here we go. Squat and front raise, and go. So you can go down and up. I'm doing a little bit more of a plie squat. You can go down and up, or you can hold the squat and raise forward. Just make sure if you're holding your squat that your core is tucked in. So I actually want you guys to do a little bit of a tuck there if you're holding your squat. Okay? A little bit of a tuck. See, personally it bothers my back when I hold that squat and then I do a forward raise. That's just me though. So I'm gonna go down and up. Always want to stay safe. Come on, guys, almost there. 15 seconds. You can do this. These are tough. Forward raises are no joke. And rest. circuit 2 is done. Got some saxophone music for you upstairs. You can hear it. This will be the last time you guys will be hearing it though. My kids are done with school on Monday. All right. Circuit number 3. Grab some water, towel off. Circuit number 3. Our first move actually does not require weights. So we're going to be doing tricep dips on one leg, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. And then we've got a squat with a side leg lift. You're going to need heavier weights for that. And then a deadlift, hammer curl, overhead press. Nick. And you're going to need medium weights. Nicole just said, great job, Grace. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. It's funny. Okay, no weights for the first move. Tricep dip, leg extension. So we're going to come down to the floor. Hands below the shoulders. You're going to want to roll those shoulders back right away. We're going to come up on our feet. I'm going to show you options when we get there. And go. You're going to lift one leg, and you're going to do tricep dips on one leg. So what this does is create instability. If it's too much instability and it's affecting your tricep dip, here's what you need to do. You either need to put both feet on the floor and do them, or bottom on the floor, lean back, press forward. And make sure I'm keeping an eye on the time so we can switch legs. All right, you guys, switch it up. Hold it behind there. Elbows pointing backwards. Shoulders are back. Chest is proud. Like I said, you feel that instability. If it's feeling like it's too much on your wrists, these are tough on the wrists. Bottom on the floor, lean back, and press forward. 3, 2, and rest. All right, nice job, you guys. We're going to grab those heavier weights. This one's a little bit less upper body and a lot more lower body. So that's why I said go heavier. So we're going to do a squat with a side leg lift. This is a little bit more of a narrow squat again. So you're going to hold your weights right up here. You're going to squat, and you're going to lift your leg. Hip abductor, right here. We're squeezing. So you're not just kicking your leg out. You want to squeeze with a flex foot. So you want to feel it on the side of your butt right there. All right, here we go. Long break. And go. Squat, stand up, kick it out. Right side only. Sorry, I did not mention that. We're doing one side for 30 seconds. When I said kick it out, I didn't really actually mean kick it out. I meant squeeze it out. Stand up nice and tall. Just a slight kick out to the side. Flexed foot. Squeeze the side of your butt. Siri's talking to me. Make sure to keep an eye on the side here. Alright. And switch sides. Squat and abductor. Squeeze. Keep that foot flexed. You will feel it more. Come on, guys. You got this. Strong squat, knees back. All right, time is up. All right, so this next one is a 3-part move. As you're sipping on some water and taking your break, we've got a deadlift. You're going to stand up, hammer curl, and then press. So the difference between a hammer curl and a bicep curl. Bicep curl, palms are up. Hammer curls, palms are facing each other. Just like this. So it's easier to go right into your overhead press. All right, guys, here we go. Go with heavier weights if you can. And go. Deadlift. Stand up. Hammer curl. Press. Don't start that hammer curl until you stand up from your deadlift. You got 3 moves in 1. Deadlift. Your back is flat. You're looking straight down at your feet. Your knees are slightly bent, but not in squat position. And do your hammer curl and your press. Core is tucked in, you guys. Scoot your butt. 10 seconds. And rest. clapping. You guys must be hearing that saxophone. All right. Let's do this again. So as always, how did you feel the first time through? Did you feel like you could have upped your game a little bit? You know what to do. Tricep dip, leg extension. First move does not require weights. All right, here we go. Hands right below the shoulders. Shoulders roll back, stick that chest out. And go. One leg is up. Doesn't matter which one. So what do you want to pay attention to with that one leg up? Shoulders, hips, facing the same direction, right? Core is engaged. And your butt's doing a little bit of work too. Options, bottom down, lean back, press forward. All right, switch. Come on, guys. Triceps are burning out, and you're also feeling this in the front of the arm a little bit. Do the best you can. Take those breaks when you need to, or drop your bottom to the floor. These aren't any easier on the floor, but they definitely take a little bit out of the wrists. All right, time's up. Nice job, you guys. All right. Deanna. She is rocking out. She must have band right now. Okay, squat with a side leg lift. So I can't see you guys for this move, but I trust that you are using challenging weights and that you're not doing this. All you need to do is a little lift and a squeeze. Here we go. 30 seconds on the right side and go. Squat, abductor. And as you do that abductor, you're trying not to do this. You're trying not to lean to the side. You're trying to keep this oblique on the left side super tight. Easier said than done. This is a tough move. I see you in mine kicking out. Mirrors are good for a reason sometimes. Yeah, this is a narrow squat, you guys. All right, switch it up. It's not a break. That's a squat, and now we are lifting our leg on the left. You can hold your weights down here too. My shoulders are getting real tired. Real fast, so I drop my weights down. You shouldn't be. This is actually a good way to make sure you're not lifting your leg too much, because if you're hitting your hand, you're lifting your leg too far up. All right, guys, time's up. Well done. Deadlift, hammer curl, overhead press. Here we go. This is the end of circuit number 3. We're feeling good, we're feeling sweaty, we're feeling hopefully a little shaky. All right, let's do this. Feet hip width apart. And go. Deadlift, hammer curl, palms facing towards each other, and then overhead press. Hammer curl. Make sure you guys are not tilting backwards like that. If you are, that could be your cue that your weight is too heavy. You want to make sure you can press while keeping your core and your glutes engaged without leaning backwards. This is a tough move because you need to make sure you have weights that are challenging enough for your deadlift, but also not too heavy for your hammer curl and press. Somewhere in the middle is usually good. And time. All right, done with circuit number 3. 3 down, 1 to go. Water, towel, looking good, you guys. All right, circuit number 4, final circuit. Plie lifts with an overhead extension. So the overhead extension is going to be up here using our triceps, okay? So lighter weight, and we're gonna need 1 dumbbell for that. And then we've got a deep lunge and row and a chest press and bridge. So let's just focus on the plie lift with overhead extensions. You're gonna need one weight. You're doing a lot of plie stuff, so if your inner thighs are a little sore tomorrow, this is why. All right, toes out. I'm gonna show you the move really quick. Arms are up. You're going to bring the weight about to the crown of your head, You're coming down. As you stand up, you're pressing on your toes. Okay? Options. You can stay in plie squat and do it this way. I know Laura's going to be doing that. So we've got a couple options here, depending on your balance and how you're feeling. All right, here we go. 1 minute. Arms up, elbows in. Let's go. So this is option 1. You're doing your tricep overhead extension and then pressing as you come up on your toes. Option number 2, stay in plie squat and then press up on the toes, but not leaving squat. This one's a lot tougher. Your balance will definitely be challenged. You can go back and forth. Guys, we're focusing on the plie squat. We're focusing on elbows in. I know this is a tough move without a mirror, but I want you to look to your side. Make sure you see your elbows in your peripheral. So keep an eye on them and make sure they're staying in, okay? Almost there. You got about 10 seconds to go. And break. That one definitely gets the upper back too. Okay, deep lunge and row. Heavier weights for these. Definitely heavier than what you were just using. Let me show you really, really quick. So you are going to lunge forward. You're going to make sure that knee stays behind the toes, right? See how my chest is on my thigh. I'm going to row. I'm going to push back, and then I'm going to go to the other side, okay? I'll show you options as we go. Here we go. 1 minute. And go. Lunge, row, press back. Then you do the other side. Options. Do a couple of hops back instead of one big hop back, or one big push back. When you're lunging this far forward, you really got to make sure your weight is in your heel. Otherwise, your knee goes forward. See what just happened to my back? No good. Keep it all safe. Elbows tucked in. Remember your options. This pushback is a tough one. So do a couple of hops. Do what you got to do. 15 seconds. Come on, guys. 3, 2, and rest. Oh yeah, that one gets the heart rate up, way up. Okay, I know, Laura, I'm always calling you out for those plie moves, but you're so good at them. Okay, chest press and bridge. We've done this one multiple times. We're gonna lie on our back. Challenging weights. You probably can use the same ones you just used for your lunges. You're gonna lift and you're gonna press. So you're staying in bridge position. All right, you ready? And go. So feet are hip width apart. Make sure they're close enough to your butt, because if they're way out here, it's more of a back arch. You want to make sure your glutes are what's working. Legs are tired from those lunges we just did, so you're definitely going to be feeling this in the front of your thighs. There you go, chest press. Pressing right over the chest. Big exhale as you press. Squeeze that butt. You can't emphasize that enough. Keep those hips up, even if you're tired. Guys, this is our last circuit. Time to push and really challenge ourselves. No giving up. Almost there. We got 10 seconds. Three, 2, and rest. All right. We're up. We're going back to those plie lifts with the overhead extension. Grab your one dumbbell. Here we go. Guys, last time. We've got 3 minutes of work left. You can do this. All right, here we go. Arms up. Elbows tucked in. Toes pointing out. Knees pointing out towards those toes. Here we go. This is option one, a little bit harder option, staying in plie squat, coming up on the toes. I definitely challenge you to give this one a try. Your legs can definitely handle this. It's more than likely your balance that's going to struggle with that. Just do the best you can though. I know we're focusing on a whole bunch of things right now. We're focusing on working the triceps. We're focusing on our plie squat. But focus on one thing at a time. I want you to focus on keeping your knees tracking over your feet. Make sure those knees aren't going in. And then once you've got that, make sure those elbows are staying tucked in. Right? Almost there. 10 seconds. Triceps are on fire. Come on. You got this. And done with that move. All right. Time to up our weights. Deep lunge and row. All right, guys. Let's do this. So everyone's knees should be feeling okay with this move. Make sure you're pressing your weight into your heel. Here we go. 1 minute. And go. Lunge forward. Spine is flat. Row. Press back or do a couple of hops back. Weight in that heel, you guys. So yes, when you're lunging, you want to make sure your leg is 90 degrees, okay? Make sure your weight is not pushing forward on the ball of your foot. Come on, guys. I know that you're feeling this one. I know that your heart rate is up because we're working our lower body muscles. Push through anyways. Get lower in your lunge anyways. Keep moving. 3, 2, and done with those. Yes. Okay. Final move. Chest press in bridge. This one got tough real fast, right? Because our legs were tired. Okay. Final minute, you guys. Time to really challenge yourself mentally. Get through this. Here we go. Feet hip width apart. Press up, and here we go. Chest presses. Make sure that your hips are up in the air by squeezing your glutes, not by arching your spine, okay? Quads should be burning. Butt should be burning. Upper body burning from the chest presses. Come on, guys. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Booty on fire. Come on. Big exhale as you press up will definitely help you get that weight up. Hopefully you're using challenging enough weights. We're almost there. We got 20 seconds. Come on. Keep those hips up. Don't let them drop. Three, 2, and rest. Done. Nice job, you guys. Okay. I want you to get some water. I want you to towel off. And then we're going to stretch it out. Well done, you guys. Fist bump. Boom. Whew. That was about 40 minutes, not even. I know there's been some shorter ones lately. I feel like I owed you guys after we had some really long ones in the beginning of this quarantine. All right, let's stretch. Stick around if you can. Very important to stretch it out. All right, so we're going to set up in more plie squat. Toes pointed out, knees tracking in that direction. We're going to do a plie squat, and big inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to turn our toes forward, and we're going to do some lunges. So we're going to do a few pulses on each side. Weight is in your heel. Again, keep that wide stance. Straighten out your legs, but keep the knees soft. Don't lock them. You're going to bring your fingertips to the floor. You're going to kind of lean back on your heels a little bit. So you should feel this in your glutes and hamstrings. Big stretch. All right, we're going to turn it towards our left. We're going to bring a hand on each side of our foot. We're going to do a big lunge stretch. You can drop your knee to the floor if that feels right for you. While we're down here, we are going to face our chest towards our leg and open it up. Alright, both hands on the floor. We're going to come back up, come center, and now we're going to face the other direction. Split the front foot, drop the knee if it feels right. And we're going to face our chest towards the leg, open up the arm. Both hands to the floor, lift that knee, and slowly roll our way up. We're going to reach for the sky, ceiling. Good inhale, exhale. Give a quick thanks for our strong, healthy body and the ability to move. And we are done. Wednesday workout. Atta girl, Kelly. She says she does feel, but I know. Nothing beats a good sweat, right? Guys, thanks for joining. I hope you have a great Wednesday. And I will see some of you guys for Insanity tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Get out and enjoy that sunshine.